everybody, my name is Jess, the Tarot Tunist, and I have a timeless pick a card just for you. A love message meant to find you. You can be partnered, you can be single. Love is love, right? And this is definitely going to be geared towards a romantic aspect, so I will read it as that, but this could just signify anyone that you deeply love. So, I digress. We have 3 piles to choose from. We have, pile number 1, Sexy Asparagus, thong included. We have pile 2, a sexy oyster with a mustache. And we lastly have pile 3, sexy fig with boots on. Pile number 3. Go with your gut, and I'll see you at your reading. Toodles! Hello, everybody who chose pile number 1, my sexy little asparagus stock. This message is just for you. The general love message meant to find you. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling super strong. Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aquarius. I'm seeing that you recently might have 8 peaches, or you might have recently watched James and the Giant Peach. I'm also getting that you might have recently did a nice deep clean of your home, or you could have recently smudged your home or yourself with lavender or sage. I highly recommend, if you've been thinking about doing that, go ahead and do it. It would be great for you right now. I'm also seeing that you might be seeing the number 444, or the 4th of this month whenever you're watching might be very significant for you. Also, when it comes to the month of March, April, I see that being like a huge tipping point in your love life. Something significant could have happened around those times, or something is going to happen around April, March of whenever you're watching this for your love message. Like, that's going to be really significant for you. I'm also seeing something to do with an English class. I don't know if you're thinking about signing up for back to school, or if you're thinking about deepening your skill set, now would be an excellent time to do that. So for you, pile number 1, your love message, first and foremost, we have the Emperor. Be an animal, love your body. You have successfully separated from somebody that was very domineering. And this is lessons that you've learned in childhood, and I know this is love related, but truly are like what we accept in friendships, romance, with our family. It's a lot of it's very similar. A lot of it is it bleeds all into each other. And what I'm seeing is that for the last, it could be 2 to 5 months, I'm sensing quite some time, you have separated away from somebody. They could be an Aries or just a fire sign. This is, and I don't like to say divine masculine or divine feminine. It doesn't have to be a man or woman, but this is somebody who is very my way or the highway. And when I was pulling these cards, this came out in reverse, and I just felt that you have separated away from somebody that is very rigid and is very materialistic, and that is very, they're not willing to compromise where they should compromise. And it's interesting, we have the number 4, and then we also have the number 4 again. So again, you might be seeing the number 444, or who knows, maybe the person you're attached to is 4 years older than you. But you didn't fight back in a way that this person would fight back. You separated away from this person, and you were making the choices that empowered you. You were very different from this person, and I see that this person was very threatened by it. And I get that you separated, and you have either, I get that you have had a major glow up. I don't know if you recently bought some new makeup, or you got a new tattoo, or I get that you have just been presenting yourself very differently. You are being more courageous in your actions, even if you don't feel like you're enough. And you're fighting fire with fire, but in such a beautiful way. Not with force, but with just true power. Standing in your true, that's like the true divine feminine, right? So it's like the emperor lays down these laws and the feminine has the right to say no. And, you know, she might not fight back the way a man fights back, but don't doubt the way she fights back. And I just see that you are just setting healthy boundaries and really living by a strong creed. Love your body. I love my body. I see that, again, your glow up is happening because you are truly tending to your inner child. This could be a sibling. You could be you could be the youngest or even a middle child, but I'm getting that you are truly reparenting yourself. You're learning that love isn't my way or the highway. Love is about compromise and talking and one person not being right and one person being wrong. Now, there's going to be instances where that's the case, you know. And I get that whoever you were attached to, including your family, they taught you that, you know, someone is bigger than you. And you know what? That's not the case anymore. And I see that as a result, your health has improved, your mental health, your depression. And I get body goals are being achieved, whether that's working out, whether that's losing weight, gaining weight. I get that you are just really being happy, finding your own way. We have some time in the future. And we also have, I need some more time before I can come to you. So again, this feels like a twin flame connection. This feels like somebody who gave you an ultimatum and you decided to take back the power in a healthy way. And this person was definitely not expecting you to take back the power. And they want to approach you. And I don't know if it's to get back together or, you know, it's nothing like that. But I do get that whoever you're attached to, that you're at a space from, it's not over. There's still more to the story. I get sometime in the future. Yeah, I get that no matter how this situation's going to play out, that this person is really reaping what they sown. They're seeing that when you are very my way or the highway, they see how painful that is. I get that they got a taste of their own medicine. And you are a true wish fulfillment to this person, even if you don't want to be back together with them. I see that this person definitely wants to contact you, though. And I think that more than likely they are going to apologize. I think they are still learning how to process how they feel about you and how everything ended. But your general love message, pile number one, is keep honoring what makes you unique. And I know it's like cliche and it's like, oh, don't focus on love, and it will come to you. But it's really true. It's like the pot that is boiling, you're never going to catch it bubbling if you're just going to watch it all the time. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing. But it's more than just that patiently waiting. Keep embracing what makes you you. And I get that I don't even need to tell you that. You already know that. You're finding your people, you're finding your tribe. And I get that you're not ultimately worried about love right now. Like, it's not on the forefront of your mind, but it's definitely there, right? I think that's just a human intrinsic thing. But yeah, your focus is all about reparenting yourself. You also might have recently watched the Powerpuff Girls, or you might have watched something with the Powerpuff Girls. Pile number one. We have the High Priestess in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the upright, and the Four of Cups. So many fours. Strong Cancer energy. This is so strong mother wounds. So this could be a really domineering woman in your life, like your mother, your grandmother. This could be a sister. This could be, you know, whoever. This could also be a man as well. But this is somebody who learned very toxic love languages from their mother. They learned that love is conditional. They learned that love is all or nothing. And they learned that self-sacrificing is the way. As a result, they don't want to self-sacrifice. So this person domineers. This person controls. And what you're seeing and what this person is seeing, whoever you're attached to, right now things are coming to light. And expect even more shit to come to the surface within the next 4 weeks. Or like I said, this could be in April. But I'm really getting that if you're watching this today, August 4th, oh my God, the 4th. So if you're watching this today, August 4th, I get the next 4 weeks, things are going to bubble up. Things are going to pop up to the surface. And what you're going to see is that you're going to see that everything that was stopping you and stopping this person and stopping and causing all this rift, even internal rift, you're going to see that it was all because it was fear-based. Like, there's not going to be enough. This person that you're attached to also could be dealing with some drinking issues, and that's not to shame anyone. But what I'm seeing is pile number one, your love messages is that whoever you're attached to is truly learning what happens when you smother people and when they smother themselves, and when you have a lack mentality, and you're also seeing it, and you've made peace with it. I feel like you made peace with it a long time ago, but you're making peace with you just being enough by yourself. Me, myself, and I. You could be a Beyonce fan. You also could be attached to a Virgo. But give it some time, pile number one. Even if it's not with this person, what I'm seeing is keep parenting yourself. That's still where your love focus really needs to be. And just know that the future is going to be holding a lot of wish fulfillment and promises for you. And a lot of peace, even if it's an ending with this situation. I get that there still needs to be like a wrap up or a conclusion before you move on to the next phase. So I hope that helped. Until next time, toodles, love you, bye. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 2, my sexy oyster with a little mustache. This message is just for you. Love messages meant to find you. All signs are welcome, but I'm feeling really strong Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, and Scorpio, but all signs are welcome. I'm also getting that for you, pile number 2, you've been single for quite some time, or you just aren't actually attached to anybody right now, you know? Like, you're not talking to anybody, there's no situationships, like single. I'm getting that you might have recently bought some lavender, or if you don't have any lavender essential oils or anything that you can infuse your bedroom pillows, that would be excellent for you right now. Speaking of pillows, I get that you might have recently bought some new pillows or new bedroom decor to make your room comfier. I'm also getting some new work shoes. That would be excellent. Anything, if it's comfortable, it is for you. I definitely get comfort before fashion right now, and that is okay. I'm also getting that you might be traveling soon. I get flying, so maybe you're booking a flight. Pile number 2, your love messages, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's definitely intense. I get that there's a lot of issues surrounding addiction, lingering pain, or even being taught at a young age, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. This is just how love, relationships, life is. And I'm getting that you are facing it, and you're facing it head on, and you've been facing it for some time, and you're just like an onion. There's a lot of layers to it, and that's what you're doing, and that's what you're dealing with. I get that. And there's, like I said, there's no judgment. You might be dealing with some addiction issues. It could be substance, it could be food, it could be social media, it could be whatever it is, right? We all have our own thing. And I'm getting that you also tend to draw in those types of people. Like, you draw, like, your love life, like your exes, all your exes might be addicts, or you might like the bad boys. I just got a picture in my head of like sunglasses and a mustache and like kind of chiseled and just kind of tough. So you could be attracted to the bad boys or bad girls, you know? People that just have an edge, that have some trauma and wounds that are unhealed and deep stuff. Happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. The sacred woman with the white buffalo. White buffalo signifies hope and like a new birth of hope. So that's what you need to know, pile number 2, is that Spirit, God, the universe wants you to take like a spiritual journey, and they're letting you know right now, look, it's gonna be a little painful, right? It's nothing you can't handle though. And by like facing it, it's like, you know what? Get in your bedroom. If you don't have like your own apartment, like wherever, even if it's just your car, go somewhere where you can feel safe, make it comfortable, turn the air on, comfy pillows, swaddle yourself, and just start talking out loud to yourself, like as if your therapist was in the room, and talk about your feelings. And let yourself feel. And even if you get upset, if you get angry, let yourself feel it. It's okay. Cry, let it out, process it, talk out loud. But more so, I get like the need for a mentor, maybe a therapist. This feels deeper than a friend. I'm even getting like a, it could even be a spiritual advisor, but I'm getting that there is going to be someone on your path to help you. But really what Spirit wants you to know is that, look, we all have it, but there are some love, trauma, relationship wounds that you have, right? Some addictions, some, or, you know, some draws to people that have these qualities. And you are so much more than that. You are so much bigger than that. And there's a reason why you keep running into this with your love life. It's worth the time. You're worth the time and effort. I also get that, you could be 420 friendly, I'm seeing as well. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. So yeah, what I'm getting is that you definitely are going to be reminiscing about somebody. And I get that someone is reminiscing about you. You both are thinking about each other. You're thinking about the past. You could even be watching old cartoons, revisiting your high school yearbook. I'm just getting that what you need to know is that, yes, you wanted to be married by now. Yes, you wanted to be in a relationship by now. Yes, like, it feels like the world's passing you by and this is that one thing that's missing. But you are worth the time. It is worth the time to heal this. It is worth the time to either dig into therapy, dig in with spirituality, but you have the power to conquer whatever. It doesn't even have to be addiction. The devil energy, the Capricorn, you got to remember, like, it's an illusion, right? The devil's hoof is like this. He doesn't want you to see. He only wants you to see what's up here. Your anxiety, your doubts and fears only want you to see what's in front of you. But what's behind this? There's stuff behind here, and the devil wants to tell you there isn't, but there is. And so that's what you need to tell yourself, is that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. It doesn't have to be this way. You can make life the way you want it to. You are enough. You've shown up for yourself time and time again, and you deserve people in your corner that will do the same. You deserve to be healed. You deserve that. Let's get into the pile number 2, the reading, your love message. We have the 10 of Swords in the upright. So you could be suffering from like an anxiety disorder or OCD. Sorry, someone's car sounds like they're they're falling apart. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Oh, that's a chonk. 5 of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands in the upright. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, it's too many. It's too many. I'm just going to kick that off. Okay. So let's read this already. So first and foremost, anything you're posting on social media, just right now, someone is definitely, the person that's reminiscing about you is definitely checking you out. They're talking about you. They're thinking about you. And when I say checking you out, not in a sexual way, like they're just checking you out. Like they're checking up on you is what I should say. Like they want to find out what's going on, because I get that right now you are definitely cocooning. You're kind of hiding from the world. Yeah, social media being really prevalent. I don't know if you guys got into an altercation on social media, or maybe they're posting things that are very triggering. But what you have to know, pile number 3. Oh, pile number 2. I'm sorry. Maybe you're going to watch pile number 3 as well. But what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. There is a person that you're attached to that has said things that they deeply regret, that has done things that they deeply regret to you. And that's great, but there's a deeper issue. Why? And it's not blaming you at all, but Spirit just wants you to ask yourself, like, why was that okay? Why did that go on for so long? You know what I mean? And you're just relearning some new love stuff. You're relearning it, and you're figuring out, you're re-healing some wounds that you didn't even know were there. But I'm getting that, yeah, this situation, that whoever's checking up on you, it's been ended for a while, like it's done and over. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So whoever you're attached, like detached from, they are not having a good time. I get that their luck has not been great since separating from you. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright, and we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So whoever you detached from, who is very much for their own pleasure, their own gain, whoever was sticky and holding on to you and made you participate or helped you participate in toxic dynamics, they're feeling really burdened right now. They definitely could be flashy. They're overspending. I get that they're burned out right now, and I get that you're feeling a little burned out as well, but I don't feel like that you're stuck in this sadness and that you're ready to heal this pain, but it's still just, it's just heavy. I think you're just kind of like, okay, you're really seeing a full picture. And this person is seeing the full picture, not totally, but they're seeing how done and how heavy of a burden, not they are, but that their addiction is. So I'm also getting that you might be seeing the number 1010, 1111, or the numbers 110. Just know that this is a journey, not the destination. You know what I mean? I know that's so cliche, but that's what Spirit wants me to tell you, is that, look, your focus is healing some of these wounds. So not that bad things don't happen again, but so that you don't attach yourself to people and connect yourself to people that present red flags. But also to heal yourself. You deserve to not have any addictions holding you back. You deserve to be shining at your full potential. You deserve not to have any lingering doubts or old outdated thinking or just voices that aren't even yours. You know what I mean? So I hope that helped. Until next time, love you. Toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 3, the sexy fig with the boots. This message is just for you. Love messages meant to find you along your way. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong. Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You might have recently bought some eggplant or ate some eggplant. I'm also getting you might have recently got some really good Chinese food. You also might be booking a ticket or flying soon. And I see that you might be downloading some 80s movies or listening to 80s music for that flight, or just in general, you're really kind of going back. Like you hold that time era very special, near and dear to your heart. As do I. You also might be hearing the song Forever Young coming up on the radio or just at the grocery store. You, pile 1, were attached to somebody. I see that you're single right now, so I don't get that, yeah, like no situationships. Like pile 1 and pile 2, definitely there was somebody really significant. You feel like there is somebody there, but it's not, like you successfully detached from them. However, this person, whoever they are, you guys could have gotten to like an altercation, you know, either through text message, maybe that's the last time you spoke. I get that if you are in contact with this person, very, very limited. So you or this person could have gotten really triggered. I get that obviously it's both, right? It's like not one person doesn't get triggered, one person does. I do see that you are a more healed person than whoever you were attached to. They could be a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Virgo. They definitely are thinking about you and vice versa. You're thinking about them. Even if you don't want to be together, I get that you both linger in each other's mind. What you need to understand, pile number 3, is that you are a very unique individual. You might have recently got a new tattoo, or you might be heavily tattooed. I'm also getting that you might have dyed your hair or recently cut your hair. You have turned your back on this person, but not in like a hateful way. But I see that you have given this person a boundary, and this person didn't like it. And not just this person, I get that people, it's like a theme in your life, right? Like you are lovingly setting boundaries that show how much you love and respect yourself. You are a bright light, and whoever you're detached from, they definitely, I see like they're kind of lost without you. And I'm not trying to stroke your ego. And I get that you don't feel quite lost without them, but you do feel like in space, like you don't really feel grounded right now, pile number 3. That's not a dig, that's not a, but it's not like a mean thing I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that you are in this process of really expanding your mind and incorporating all these different ideas and really developing another layer of your moral compass. So you could have recently saw something on maybe your social media, maybe you saw it on someone else's social media and it really upset you, or vice versa. But I'm getting that you in general are learning how to not be reactive and to be really calm and have a lot of compassion with inside yourself. And as a result, I get that you are treating people with even more compassion. Not that you weren't treating them with niceness before, but I get that you are really willing to listen to what you want and to yourself. And as a result, you don't feel the anxiety and the stress that you once did when you were around either this person or a group of people. I get that there's a group of people. Like pile 1 and 2 directed at one person. This feels like, yeah, multiple different situations. Give it time. It's in the works. So I do get that by January, this is a timeless reading, that your love life is going to have a significant charge, a significant increase. And in fact, it's almost like, you know, the energy I feel, it's almost like whoever you pray to, whoever your higher power is, even just in your meditations, it's almost like your angels are like, not rolling their eyes, but they're like, we love you. And you know it's on the way, but you also know that it's just like right now, like, no, next week, love life is not going to get better. But I can definitely see that it's in the works. Something really special is in the works for you because you're fully learning to embrace yourself, even if that means that you're alone. Because you're realizing that, yes, technically you're not in, like, yes, maybe you are solo right now, but it doesn't mean you're alone, and you're surrounded by a lot of hope. And I see that you also could be into social media, or I get that your popularity, whether it's online or in person, either both, it's really improving. And not that that's what you want, but I get that people are really drawn to you, and you have a lot of opportunities presenting themselves to you, pile number 3, and it's going to be happening sooner than you think. It's just everything is going according to plan, and it's almost, maybe you're also, I just got a garden, but it's almost like I just got reminded of like a plant sprouting. You're not ever going to yell at that little sprout to grow, because those things just, it's the law of nature. It just takes its time to grow, and that's where you're at. So I wish you were next to me, and are you thinking about me? Yeah, there's definitely somebody who misses your cuddles, misses the intimacy they shared with you, wants to be physically intimate with you. There definitely is a longing for you, and you could be definitely reminiscing about them as well. So pile number 3, let's get into your tarot. Love messages for pile number 3. We have the 3 of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Wands in the upright. So you might be going on a breakfast date, your next date coming up. I also get that your next date, I have a feeling that it's going to be a fire sign, but I'm not totally sure. What I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, is that there is no heartache situations rising up or coming up for you. And I feel like you've already kind of been through the heartache. You do, however, revisit heartache in your mind pretty frequently. I see that you might be fixated on somebody. But I see that the past heartache, there's going to be a revelation, whether you're actually, I do see that you actually might be speaking to this person, whoever you had a falling out with. But if none of those situations apply, I just see that within the next few weeks to month, I see communication happening that's going to, you're going to be able to see this heartache from a totally different viewpoint. But I don't see that you're an active heartache. It's just like old lingers. You know what I mean? You could be wrapping up a cold or like a sickness right now. We have the 9 of Cups in the upright, followed by the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. So some of you might be thinking about having a breast augmentation. Again, I keep getting popularity. I feel that if you own your own business, or if you have a social media presence, or whatever the case may be, when it comes to you as a person, your popularity, even if you just want more social circle, bigger social circle, I see that that is going to happen. And I definitely see when it comes to your love life, you're going to be finding a really good balance. Even within the next month, I see it happening. And I do see wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups is all about being totally satisfied with oneself. And I see that you're going to have some revelations. Things are going to be presenting themselves to you, especially mentally. You're just going to be thinking like a thought, and it's going to be like, oh my God, it's going to be so simple. And you're not going to believe how simple these realizations are just going to come to you. But what I'm seeing is that you're going to see that you have a really good balance. You have good footing. And even though situations didn't work out the way they did, and that you thought you wanted them to work out, and even though maybe if it's you, maybe it's like, even if you get triggered easy, I just see that you're seeing the bigger picture. And I see that you're going to have clarity on a lot of different love situations, and that you are more than enough. And I do see wish fulfillment. I see balance coming in. And yeah, I even see dates. I even just see fun dates coming in, but not right now. And you know it, give it time, it's in the works. I would say, honestly, in the next 2 months, 2 to 4 months, you're going to have some more dates. You're going to have a date, especially, like I said, keep out for a fire sign. But when it comes to this past person that misses you and that wishes you were there with them, I just see having a lot of clarity and a lot of peace. And I also see a happy ending, whether it's getting back together, whether it's hearing those apologies. It's just going to be a happy outcome. So I hope that helped pile number 3. Until next time, toodles, love you.